Assalamu alaikum. Guys, my name is Tahar Ali and these are some of my views. According to Imran Khan, his government was toppled by Bajwa and Bajwa helped and instated the Pakistani Democratic Movement government. Or was this a regime change instigated by a cipher from Donald Lu? So what is it? Bajwa? Is it Nawaz Sharif, Donald Lu, Joe Biden? Or was it Andrew Tate? Or was it all the above? The narrative of the story of regime change has changed so many times. It changes as an answer to some more shenanigans that become public. Some more evidence that shows Imran Khan misbehaving in office. And every time it changes, it is Imran Khan that changes it. Why would anyone in the right mind want to choose to topple a government that is doing a good job for the country? And why? Nawaz was living in luxury in London. Shahbaz was in the opposition doing his government thing. Something went wrong. Imran, in his own words, has said that he asked Bajwa to stop the vote of no confidence. And the Chief of Army Staff stated flatly, Mr. Khan, the army is neutral. You're on your own. I, for one, have been following this story daily since the vote of no confidence started, and I still haven't decided which way to go on. Well, I have basically, but let's go. Should Imran have stayed in power and went against the will of America, cuddled up to Russia, and together with China and a few others, made their own bloc, and America would fall, and we would all live happily ever after? This is what I see just now. Pakistan and other countries asking the IMF and other banks for what? For dollars. For dollars to survive for dollars. On the one hand, they want to go against the USA, and in the other room, they're on their knees begging Uncle Sam for dollars. And Imran Khan was no different. He did deals with the IMF too, even though through his party campaign for votes, he said he wouldn't. As a trading partner, Pakistan exported goods from October 2020 to October 2021, totaling $590 million. Now, if that doesn't reach the people of Pakistan, then whose fault is that? So it makes sense. Corruption, will that ever be sorted in Pakistan? I mean, really, it's a dream and party ploy of every leader wanting to win votes. But can that ever be achieved? Will the rich, dynastic, wealthy landlords who own villages and towns, will they ever want to be judged on the same platform as a servant who works for them, barefooted? Will these landlords ever want to be painted with the same brush as their underprivileged subjects? Will the mighty industrialists wish for the same rule of law that governs their employees to govern them? These are big issues and problems. How are you going to arrest everyone? After numerous interviews and packed out jalsas, in each and every one of them, Imran Khan has been heard unleashing a verbal tirade of accusations against General Bajwa, retired, even going as far as unambiguously calling him a traitor to Pakistan, a country in which Bajwa was the chief of staff to the military, the highest possible position of rank in the country, a country for which Bajwa stood to protect with his life. Bajwa, he didn't just fall into this role, he climbed and crawled up the military ranking order. He earned it. Is Mr. Khan undirectly saying that the Pakistani army is such a soft touch that their treacherous leaders can walk about and live their lives above the law, like a banana army from a comedy show? Where is the love for Pakistan in saying this, Mr. Khan? Or is it that Imran Khan's accusations are false and full of hot air? Here is another take. Let's rewind back a bit. Imran Khan was removed from power in a no-confidence vote. This meant that the people around him, the people elected to speak on behalf of the population, have decided that they no longer have confidence in the Prime Minister's decisions to run the country. Yes, some of them sold out and went against Imran Khan, but here you fail to see that those turncoats did the same to someone else to join the PTI party. He wasn't removed from his party as PTI's leader, just the Prime Minister's job. He could have moved over to the other side of the hall where the opposition benches are and sat there to continue doing his job, the job that the good people of his constituency had voted for him to do so. Watched the new people come into power and deal with the said commodity super cycle that Imran Khan has mentioned in so many interviews and press conferences. As the Prime Minister at the time, I'm sure that his team of economists would have so much as have advised him of the coming financial difficulties at the time, as well as other future issues that Pakistan will be looking to face. Well, at that time, Imran, in his capacity as a leader of the government of Pakistan, a nuclear armed state, and the responsibilities that come with that position, with the data that was available to him and his team, and just not the common man. If he was doing his job efficiently and effectively, as is apparent now that he wasn't, Mr. Khan should have known all this. Where was the love for Pakistan, Mr. Khan? After all, he was in Russia the day that Putin decided to invade Ukraine. As the removed leader of the sitting government of Pakistan, he and his team should have known the difficulties and turning events because of this war. He chose to throw out the dummy and sulk. And on so many occasions, he and his good people have brought Pakistan to a close. I don't think that creating this type of political instability helps the finances of the country. And if that is done consistently and regularly enough, then who in their good mind will want to invest their money there? Hence, the rise of the dollar, hyperinflation, pain and misery for the common working man. Imran, where is the love for Pakistan? Imran could have continued to play ball from the other side of the hall as the leader of the opposition. Then maybe a lot of questionable new laws might not have come into power. Waited in the wings for the new elections, which by law would have been in the year 2023, and learning from his mistakes, launch his campaign and try and win his party back into power. Where is the love for Pakistan, Mr. Khan? By sulking and refusing to go back to Parliament and face his adversaries, what he has done is give the Pakistani Democratic Movement, the government, which is Shehbaz Sharif and his cohorts and party, an open court to throw the ball anywhere they choose, scoring goals when and how they choose. This has made the convicted parliamentarians multiple Eids and Shabrats come true at the same time. There was no shame in being outvoted. It is a democracy. After all, it's the game politicians play. Imran continually, persistently failing to play ball to the rules has added fuel to the already fiery Buna cooking in Pakistan. Just a point to note, over 70 jalsas all over the country, drilling the same message home to the eagerly listening youth, and not to forget the millions watching all over the world. These crooks, chores, and power, the economy is going to pots, deficit, default. There is nothing left in the treasury. Thieves, crooks, robbers, the army generals are traitors. Like a broken record, round and round. Statements like these and accusations and character assassinations That itself has damned the investment from outside countries and companies, resulting in no new jobs, and already running companies pulling the plug because the collapsing rupee, a rising cost of raw materials, food prices soaring. I'm no economist, but it's clear to see. Where is the love for Pakistan, Mr. Khan? You were the army's choice. Like 99% of the Pakistani leaders, you were selected. For those that know, fine. For those that don't, if it wasn't for Bajwa or the establishment as they are known, then you wouldn't have come into power. Mr. Khan would never have come into power. And that's a fact. Thank you very much for listening. It's just some comments in the live long, be true, and prosper. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.